Imagine this. You are one of the highest paid actors on the planet. You have played a pirate who became a cultural icon, a Mad Hatter, a demon barber, a chocolatier, a hitman, a journalist, a gangster. Every single character, unforgettable. Now imagine that same man sitting in a courtroom on live television, in front of the entire world, not playing a role, being judged as himself. Who is Johnny Depp, really? Is he a tortured genius? A self-destructive icon? A victim? A villain? Or something far more complicated than any of those labels can hold? Today, we go deep. John Christopher Depp II was born in Owensboro, Kentucky in 1963. His childhood was unstable. His family moved over 30 times before he turned 15. His parents divorced. He turned to music, not acting, as his escape. He played guitar. He wanted to be a rock star. And here's where it gets interesting. He almost was. His band, The Kids, moved to Los Angeles in the early 80s. They were grinding, going nowhere fast. And through a chance meeting, arranged by his then-wife, he was introduced to actor Nicolas Cage. Cage told him, "Try acting." That one conversation changed everything. One sentence from a friend. That's all it took to create one of the most iconic careers in Hollywood history. Imagine what would have happened if they never met. His first film role, A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. He gets sucked into a bed and explodes in a fountain of blood. Humble beginning. But then came 21 Jump Street, the TV series, and suddenly Johnny Depp was a teen idol. Posters on bedroom walls, screaming fans. Magazine covers. He hated it. He didn't want to be a product. He wanted to be an artist. And that tension between what the industry wanted from him and what he wanted from himself would define the next 4 decades of his life. In the early 90s, Johnny Depp made a decision most stars would never dare to make. He started saying no to the roles that would make him rich, and yes to the roles that would make him strange. He chose Tim Burton over blockbusters. He chose Edward Scissorhands, a man with blades for hands who can't touch the world around him, over easy money. Critics were stunned. Audiences were moved. And then came Ed Wood, where he played the world's worst film director with genuine tenderness. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, where he became Hunter S. Thompson's chaotic alter ego. Donnie Brasco, where he disappeared into a role so completely that it reportedly affected his mental health for years. The man didn't act. He transformed. And when Pirates of the Caribbean arrived in 2003, nobody expected it to work. A theme park ride turned movie? The studio was nervous. Disney executives reportedly watched early footage of his performance as Captain Jack Sparrow and asked, "Is he drunk? Is he gay? What is happening?" What was happening was genius. Jack Sparrow became one of the most beloved characters in cinema history. Depp was nominated for an Academy Award. He earned over $300 million from the franchise alone. At his peak, he was untouchable. So how does the most beloved actor of his generation end up fighting for his reputation in a Virginia courtroom, with the whole world watching? The cracks appeared slowly, then all at once. Reports of massive spending, rumored to be $2 million a month. Wine, private islands, a private village in France. Firing his entire financial management team. Lawsuits, counter-lawsuits. Then, Amber Heard. They met on the set of The Rum Diary in 2011, married in 2015, divorced in 2017. And when Heard wrote an op-ed in Compte Aiser, the Washington Post in 2018, describing herself as a survivor of domestic abuse without naming Depp directly, the fallout was immediate and devastating. Disney dropped him from Pirates of the Caribbean. Warner Brothers pushed him out of Fantastic Beasts. An entire career dismantled in weeks. The industry didn't wait for evidence. They didn't wait for a trial. They moved fast. But Depp didn't disappear. He fought back. The 2022 defamation trial, Depp versus Heard, became one of the most watched legal proceedings in modern history. Millions tuned in daily. Social media erupting. Teams formed online. Analysis, memes, breakdowns. And the jury, after 6 weeks of testimony, found overwhelmingly in Depp's favor. Heard was ordered to pay him over $10 million in damages. But here's what the verdict couldn't answer, and what still haunts this story. What is the truth between two people behind closed doors? Both sides presented evidence of a toxic, volatile relationship. Both parties were found to have made false statements. The legal system gave a verdict. It did not give us clarity. Johnny Depp, at 61 years old, is still painting, still playing guitar, still making films in Europe, where he remains celebrated. He told an interviewer recently, "I have nothing to prove anymore. I just have things to create." Artist or chaos? Maybe the answer is that the greatest artists throughout all of history have always been both. The question was never which one he was. The question is, can we hold both truths at the same time? If this made you think, subscribe. Every week, we go deeper on the icons who define and destroy themselves in equal measure.